If you are building AI applications right now, there is a very high chance you are burning money without even realizing it. When you build a Retrieval Augmented Generation System, or RAG, it feels like absolute magic with a few hundred documents. But the moment you try to scale up to an enterprise level with hundreds of thousands of files, you hit the dreaded memory wall. Your vector searches slow to a crawl, your VRAM gets completely choked out, and suddenly you are forced to spend thousands of dollars a month on massive cloud vector databases or heavy server clusters just to keep your AI from crashing. A short time ago, I broke down a mind-bending research paper from Google called TurboQuant. It introduced an extreme compression algorithm that shrinks AI memory footprints by up to 8 times, speeds up retrieval, and does it all with literally zero accuracy loss. It is the ultimate cheat code for the VRAM bottleneck. But research papers are just theory until you write the code. Today, we are bringing that breakthrough into reality. And the best part? It is incredibly easy to implement. I am going to show you step by step how to set this up completely for free, running locally right on your own consumer hardware. Welcome back to Everyday AI School, where we cut the fluff and pack every second with value. To make this extreme compression a reality, we are going to use a brand new open source package called TurboVec, built by Ryan Kodry. It is a brilliant library that brings the raw power of Google's TurboQuant straight into Python. I am opening my Mac terminal. First, you need to be sure that Ollama is there. Type Ollama and hit enter. Now we need our local AI engine running. Type Ollama pull nomic embed text and hit enter. This downloads a highly efficient local embedding model that will run completely offline to translate our English words into math. Next, we move to Visual Studio Code. I am opening a new terminal window inside VS Code to create our project environment. Let's create working directory and a Python file. I named it as turboquant.py. I will navigate to my folder with cd turboquant. We never install AI packages globally, so I will create a clean sandbox by typing python 3 -m venv venv. And then I will activate it using source venv/bin/activate. Now we install our engines. Type pip install Ollama numpy turbovec and hit enter. Let's create our file, turboquant.py, and start writing the code. We start with our imports, numpy for math, time for stopwatches, OS, and Ollama. From TurboVec, we import TurboQuant index. To test this, we need real data. I am pasting in 5 needles. These are real company rules. We ask our local Ollama model to translate these 5 English sentences into 32-bit mathematical arrays, called embeddings. This is our real, testable data. But 5 documents isn't a test. We need to see if Google's algorithm survives a massive corporate scale. I am setting a scale size of 150,000. Now, watch this block closely. Instead of waiting hours for an AI to read 150,000 real PDFs, I am using NumPy's random dot for instantly generate a massive spreadsheet of 150,000 arrays of pure noise. Finally, we use np.-inspect to physically stack our 5 real rules right on top of the 150,000 fake ones. We have just simulated a massive enterprise database in 2 seconds. Next, we save this data. We save it the standard, heavy 32-bit way using massive_database.to file. Then we build it Google's way using TurboQuant index, setting the dimensions and a bit width of 4 to heavily compress it. We use .add to load the database, and crucially, we use .write to save turbovec_db.tq directly to the hard drive. I am adding a quick script using os.path.getSize to weigh both files on our disk so we can see the exact RAM footprint. Now the drag race. We embed our question, who is the CEO? We start time.perf_counter, run the standard np.math search against our 150,000 documents, and stop the watch. Then we do the exact same thing using tqindex.search for TurboVec. I will open the terminal and run the script by typing python 3 turboquant.py. Watch closely. Look at the weigh-in. The standard database is nearly 450 megabytes. TurboVec is just 56 megabytes. That is an 8x reduction in server RAM. But look at the race times. Standard math took about 7 milliseconds. TurboVec took over 350 milliseconds. It is completely crawling. Did Google's algorithm fail? No. This is the biggest rookie mistake in benchmarking. TurboVec uses heavy SIMD hardware acceleration written in Rust. The very first time you ask a question, the CPU takes roughly 350 milliseconds just to wake that hardware up, load the CPU caches, and bridge the Python to Rust gap. This is the cold start penalty. Let's fix it live. I am adding a patch right above the race. I generate a dummy vector of random math. Then I force both np.dot and TurboVec to search for this dummy data before we start our actual stopwatches. This forces the CPU to wake up and gets the engines idling. Let's clear the terminal and run python3 turboquant.py one more time. Look at the terminal now. With warm engines, TurboVec drones from 300 milliseconds to under 1 millisecond, completely crushing standard math. The highly compressed 4-bit data is so physically light it zips straight into your CPU's ultra-fast cache, completely bypassing the memory bottleneck. And despite 8x compression and 150,000 pieces of noise, it perfectly retrieved the exact CEO document. That is how you build at scale.